Previously on Hell's Kitchen, Chef Michaels produced a 724 rating, but this week carry a foil defection after NXT delivers a 6 to the 1 to the other one. Going back to Fog Wrestling, Chef Michaels, one eye's on the food, the other eye's on the door. So let's bring it to you. It's NXT Quarters. Are you ready?
Are you ready? No, I said, are you ready? How can two guys that were great, though, seriously be in charge of such shit WWE programming?
It's scary to think, but here...
I mean, Michaels and Triple H must know what's good and what's not. Yet, more often than not, every week, they both give a shit. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's what they're used to. They think, I mean, we've been lied to that long that these guys think it's great. I mean, it's sad. You add up all the WWE numbers together, and it's not even a dent what they used to do.
No, I mean, they're cooking. Are they really cooking? I mean, every show is more or less fucking awful. Let's be honest, you very rarely get a show that is genuinely good. I don't get it. Anyway, we're going to dissect the numbers here for the NXT quarters. Funny enough, this week, the highest rated quarter on the show was lower than last week's lowest rated quarter in the show. And there didn't seem to be any change on a Tuesday night in terms of competition. So it just looks like a lack of interest. And like the show didn't even start well. So you can't say that the show started good and then something really bad happened that caused people to like tune out. It looked like a lack of people were interested in this week's show. And it kind of makes sense because we've seen Sexy Red advertised in the build-up to the pay-per-view or the premium live event 2 weeks in a row. Then you got Cody Rhodes being advertised in NXT. And then, obviously, we had Joe Hendry last week say his name. He appeared this week. I guess nobody said his name because he didn't appear. And it was just a bang average. A very bang... And I say bang average. I mean, bang average is probably like a 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10. This show's worse than that. I think we need to stop calling these shows bang average or average, because the reality is they're not average. I would say when we get a really good show today, it's average.
Yeah, because we have high standards. Some people just haven't seen wrestling when it was actually good or great, and they think this stuff is great, and it's not. Yo, I think one thing that bodes well for NXT is consistency. The ratings don't go down that much. I mean, in terms of overall, from the highest to the lowest, 631 is the highest down to a 576. I mean, that's not too bad of a drop. If you compare it to Dynamite, they're literally losing like hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah, 642 is the highest.
Oh, 642. Well, alright, just a wee bit more then. 642 down to 57624. So what? 66,000 viewers. Could be worse. Here, that's losing 66,000.
If that's what your math says, then I'll agree with you.
66,000 viewers is better than 300,000, is it not? Of a loss.
Who said it's not?
I'm just saying. I'm pointing out.
Well, look, who lost 300,000?
No, I'm just talking about Dynamite. Consistently, they are always going down. I think WWE's got the most consistent show. Dynamite, in terms of ratings, man, they nosedive. Absolutely nosedive. But let's get our noses amongst quarter one. 8 o'clock to 8:15. It did 631,000 viewers with 233,000 in the 18 to 49. We had an Eva Angle, Idris Inofi, sounds like a dessert, that guy's name, and Malik Blade taking on the New Catch Republic, the
Nothing
OC.
sweet about him.
Nothing sweet, more like shite. Chase U, Legado del Fantasma. We said this when we put it on, this is not the way to get a rating. A throwaway tag match with bums. Jobbers. Nothing intriguing here.
No, nothing intriguing. We're going to quarter two. We get the continuation of that match. We then get Roxanne Perez and Carmen Petrovic backstage. And then Dante Chen, Nathan Fraser, and Axiom backstage. And then an Ethan Page live promo. This went up 2%. So, yeah, probably people tuned in after that shitey tag match. Quarter three, 8:30 to 8:45. We had the continuation of the Page promo. He was joined with Ava and Sean Spears and Trek Williams. Siobhan Evans was in there too. I don't really know why this guy's getting a world title shot, but whatever. We got Ridge Holland backstage with the New Catch Republic and Hank Walker, Tank Legend as well, or Tank Ledger even. Then we got Stevie Turner, Robert Stone backstage. Stevie Turner's a woman, by the way, for anyone not knowing that. And we got Joe Coffey versus Wesley in this.
Wesley?
Wesley. With a wee. This got no increase, no decrease. It didn't change. 642,000 were watching quarter 2. 642,000 were watching quarter 3. So yeah, it looks like what happened. And you know, it didn't look like a good quarter, to be honest. But I mean, whatever. Quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 PM. We got the post match of the Wesley match with Obafemi. We then get D'Angelo backstage, Chase U backstage, and then D'Angelo versus Fraser. And this lost 8%. Do people not like the Heritage Cup?
I think what people don't like is Obafemi. I'm sorry, when this guy grabbed the mic here for like, what, the 10 seconds he did, no wonder they lost 8%.
Me, African warlord, I do not like you, Wesley.
Yeah, 8% loss, 588,000 for quarter 4. We went to quarter 5, it was a continuation of the Heritage Cup, and then Williams and Evans backstage. This went up 6%, so almost got back the amount of fuels that they lost in the last quarter, 623,000 now. Quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30. You got Perez versus Petrovic. You got the post match with Lola Face, a metaphor backstage angle. We got OC in there somewhere. Out the mud backstage angle, whoever they are. Then we got an Ava, Carly Bright, and Face backstage angle, and then Damon Kemp versus Tavian Heights. This lost 2%. I mean, not really surprising. Just look at the names involved here. Damon Kemp, Tavian Heights. I mean, who gives a fuck? 610,000. Quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45. Kemp versus Heights continues. Then we've got Kalani Jordan, Jada Parker backstage. We've got Inoue, Blade, Brinley Reese, Izzy Dame backstage. Axiom, Fraser, Ariana Grace versus Sol Ruka. And then you've got a post-match with Kalani Jordan. This was down another 4%, down to 585,000 now. We continue to go down in quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 PM. We've got the Perez, Ava backstage angle, JC Jane, Jasmine Nix, Fallon Henley backstage angle, and then the main event was Spears versus Trick Williams. Another 2% lost here to 576,000. And then in the 5-minute overrun of Spears versus Trick Williams, we got that, and then also Ava, Stone, and Turner backstage. This got a 1% increase up to 584,000. But just a very uneventful show with a lot of uninteresting wrestlers, to be honest. I mean, you look at this NXT roster, pretty much most of the good people have been called up already. Yeah, it's not looking good for NXT. I just got to be honest, I'm not interested in this. I mean, a lot of these people I do not like.
They're not creating people at the same pace they're promoting people, and even promoting people, it took them a while to actually promote them. So, again, you look at last week, the only hot thing for last week was Joe Hendry, like, getting eliminated and confronting Michaels backstage. Oh, but they're cooking. That'll be hot in a month's time, 2 months' time. I need it this week.
Now, we're saying that Trick Williams' run as champion sucks, and it rightfully so, because I think it has sucked. But look at the guys he's competing against. He's wrestling Shawn Spears, Ethan Page, Javon Evans. No wonder it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I mean, he's wrestling pretty much with a hand tied behind his back. It's just a shame for him that
he's not getting to defend the belt against Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes. You know what I mean? He's defending the belt against people that just...
There is Tony D's out there. Tony D. Why is the mob going after the Heritage Cup, man? You know what I mean? Come on, that's embarrassing. Going after that shite. Tony D's getting butchered, man.
I'm sure we could have seen Trick Williams versus D-Jack on NXT for the title, but they didn't want to do that either. D-Jack now released. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Let us know down below. Do you like NXT? Do you watch NXT? See all the people that say Shawn Michaels... No, I will. See the people that say Triple H is cooking. As much as I disagree, I can almost see why people think that. I can see things that happen on SmackDown and Raw that I can give the benefit of the doubt and go, well, look, I personally don't think it's any good, but I can see why people enjoy that. I don't know how so many people believe that Shawn Michaels is doing this amazing job to say that he's somehow cooking. I mean, I watch NXT and it's just fucking god-awful.
Is it just because it's a package deal and that because they're fanboys, they have to praise Triple H and therefore that makes them have to praise Michaels? It's almost like, oh, we're backing WWE here to the hill rather than will back Triple H but not Michaels, because this isn't good. They're just cramming. Look at
Yeah,
the
but to
names
be
on this
fair,
fucking show,
some people back Michaels and don't back Triple H.
which is weird.
So yeah, there you go, guys. That's the quarters. Let us know your thoughts down below. I wasn't impressed with this show. We'll see what happens next time. Till then, peace.